Patriarchy wasn't built on strength. It was designed out of men's jealousy towards women. Have you ever wondered why society claims to celebrate women's ability to create life, but works so hard to control it? This isn't just a contradiction. It's the foundation of patriarchy. For centuries, men have struggled with womb envy, which is jealousy of a woman's ability to create and sustain life. Instead of honoring their power, they built systems to suppress it. This brings us to Law 33, the 48 Laws of Power. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Womb envy is patriarchy's ultimate thumbscrew. It's the vulnerability that drives men to rewrite history, restructure society, and control the one thing they can never replicate, the ability to create life. One of patriarchy's most enduring lies is the sperm is a seed and women are merely soil. This analogy scientifically is false and deeply insidious. A seed contains everything necessary for life, while sperm is only a fertilizer. It activates the egg, which holds a complete blueprint for life. Women's bodies are entirely self-sufficient in creating and sustaining life. This truth threatens patriarchal narratives, so they are absurd to maintain control. Long before patriarchy took root, humans worshiped goddesses as creators of life, recognizing the undeniable connection between women and creation. But religious institutions rewrote those narratives, replacing goddesses with a male god to erase women's power and justify male dominance. This wasn't about faith, it was about control. How can a male god be the ultimate creator when creation itself is inherently female? By framing God as a male, patriarchy systems center male in a process that biologically they cannot control. The hypocrisy is glaring. Men redefine divine creation to validate their dominance while erasing the truth about women's role in life. Patriarchy ties lineage, inheritance, and power to men, but science tells a different story. Mitochondrial DNA, passed exclusively from mothers to children, proves humanity's true lineage is maternal. Yet patriarchal systems ignore this fact, centering men and family and societal narratives to erase women's contribution and maintain male control over power structures. When men resort to violence against women, it's not just about control, it's about fear and resentment. Women's ability to create life is a power men cannot replicate, and violence becomes a way to suppress and punish women for a strength that they will never possess. Patriarchy weaponizes violence to keep women in a state of fear, ensuring that their creative power is hidden beneath layers of oppression. But this insatiable need to control women doesn't just harm women, it harms men too. Men are trapped in the very system they've created, forced to uphold ideals of strength, dominance, and control that deny them vulnerability, connection, and emotional depth. By focusing their powers on suppressing women, they deprive themselves of the balance and harmony that comes with equality. Patriarchy teaches men that their worth is tied to dominance, leaving them unfulfilled, isolated, and incapable of human, genuine, supportive relationships. Men claim superiority over women in every aspect, physical strength, intelligence, and leadership. But their need to dominate and suppress women exposes the truth. They feel threatened. If men were truly superior, why do they spend so much effort legislating, controlling, and silencing women? Patriarchy isn't about strength. It's about fear. Men's fear of women's independence. They feel the inherent power women carry simply by existing. Patriarchy is a system designed not to empower men, but to compensate for their insecurities. It survives by convincing women they're lesser, distracting from the truth that men are the ones clinging to control. Look at today's attacks on reproductive rights. These laws aren't about protecting life, they're about controlling it. Men legislate women's bodies while facing no equivalent scrutiny. The systems built to regulate women's autonomy are the clearest modern example of patriarchy's desperate need to maintain power. Patriarchy isolates women, tying their worth solely to reproduction while punishing them for the same power. That ensures women remain divided and dependent, discouraging the solidarity that could dismantle these systems. The result? A world where women's innate power is hidden under layers of systematic oppression, while men cling to illusions of superiority. And yet, the system designed to suppress women also weaken men. Instead of building a society rooted in balance, respect, and collaboration, patriarchy breeds resentment, fear, and control that harms everyone. True power lies not in control, but in connection. And until men face this reality, the cycle of oppression will continue. What would the world look like if women reclaimed the power that's been stolen from us? Have you ever noticed how much effort is spent controlling women while men remain unregulated? Share your thoughts in the comments, follow for more breakdowns, and revisit earlier videos in this series to uncover deeper truths about power and manipulation.